Welcome back to The Explainer. Today we're doing a deep dive into some highly anticipated crypto intelligence. We're looking at a piece from BitGet News titled Why Pi Network Price is Up Today. Key details behind the move. I know a lot of you rely on really efficient, targeted learning, and you're here to figure out exactly what market forces are pushing Pi Network right now. We're strictly relying on the data provided to uncover these key details. So let's just jump right in and see what's moving the market.
But, well, right as we try to access this wealth of knowledge, we get hit with this. Just a moment. Just a moment. Talk about bringing everything to a screeching halt, right? It's like you're rushing in, totally laser-focused, ready for that critical financial data, and boom, you hit a digital brick wall. The journey is just totally interrupted. Instead of getting that promised market analysis, we get a sudden, unyielding command to basically just stop and wait.
Okay, let's dive into this bizarre contrast. On one side, we have the promise, why Pi Network price is up today. It's super enticing, right? It hints at really valuable, actionable insight. But then, consider the reality of what we actually received, performing security verification. It's such a stark difference. We kind of have to just abandon our hopes for dynamic crypto analysis and face this incredibly mundane reality of a digital checkpoint at www.bitget.com. We aren't analyzing tokenomics today, folks. We are literally analyzing a loading screen. Moving right along to Section 2, Proving Your Humanity, the Modern Interrogation.
Before BitGet News is going to surrender even a single sentence about Pi Network's price action, it demands proof of our identity. We're basically forced into a standoff. And it highlights this ultimate modern conflict. You, an actual living, breathing human being seeking information, have to somehow prove your humanity to an unfeeling string of code. Think about the exact phrasing here. It verifies you are not a bot. Just let that sit for a second. The irony is off the charts. This ultimate test of our humanity, this silent digital judgment call happening in the background, is literally the only thing standing firmly between us and the crypto news we want. We showed up looking for charts and percentages, and instead we're getting aggressively audited to prove we aren't machines.
So why exactly are we going through this interrogation? Well, the justification is laid out in super serious terms. This website uses a security service to protect against malicious bots. Malicious bots. It's wild. It reveals this invisible, silent war happening on BitGet right at this very second. While we just want to efficiently learn why Pi Network is up, there's a massive automated defense perimeter actively fighting off unseen digital threats. We're basically innocent bystanders caught in the crossfire of a cyber war, just waiting for the smoke to clear.
Which brings us to Section 3, Keys to the Gate, JavaScript, Cookies, and Cloudflare.
So, how do we survive this? How do we actually prove our innocence, cross the threshold, and read the article? We need the keys to the gate. Let's walk through the literal steps we're mandated to take. Step 1, performing security verification. This is the active scan, kind of like a digital pat-down at the door. Step 2, waiting for www.bitget.com to respond. This is that agonizing pause where our fate is totally up in the air. And then, the mandatory command in Step 3, enable JavaScript and cookies to continue. This right here is the absolute unsung ritual of the modern internet. We're explicitly told that without JavaScript and cookies enabled, those tiny trackers and scripts, we are absolutely denied entry. It's a strict, non-negotiable rule.
And then, if we play by the rules, we get a breakthrough. A fleeting moment of absolute triumph. Verification successful. Yes, we did it. We successfully proved to the machine that we're human. But wait, listen to the second half of that sentence. Waiting for www.bitget.com to respond. Actually, scratch that. It's more like our hard-won victory gets immediately ripped away and replaced by this agonizing, suspenseful wait. We passed the test, but the host site itself is just lingering in the digital void. We're left hanging on the edge of our seats, so incredibly close to the Pi Network data, yet so painfully far.
While we're stuck in this weird digital limbo, we get something highly specific. Term, Ray ID. Definition, 9F3F387A F36F151. I want you to treat this specific string of characters with immense dramatic importance, because this isn't just random code. This is the hyper-specific, totally unique digital fingerprint of our exact frustrating encounter. Out of the literal billions of internet connections happening globally right now, this exact Ray ID is ours. It is the sole, permanent record of our specific struggle to read this Pi Network article today.
Finally, we uncover the grand architect behind this entire 50-word experience, performance and security by Cloudflare privacy. This really acknowledges the true power dynamic here. Cloudflare Privacy is the silent, omnipresent gatekeeper of the web. They're the ones orchestrating the just a moment, they're the ones demanding your cookies, and they're the ones who handed you that unique Ray ID. They are the ultimate authority standing directly between us and the BitGet news article we so desperately wanted to read.
Which brings us to the ultimate unresolved tension of this whole encounter. Will the security service ever truly verify our humanity, or are we, along with our unique Ray ID, forever stuck in a loop of just a moment? Are we eternally waiting for BitGet to respond, destined to never actually uncover those key details behind Pi Network's price move? It's kind of a perfect, concise illustration of the invisible walls built into our daily digital learning. I really hope this explainer helped you see the structure behind the screen. Keep seeking knowledge, you focused learners, but remember, you might just have to prove you're human first.